What if your child wanted an exotic or unusual pet? Would you give them one? Would you be comfortable seeing your kids wrapped in the coils of a reticulated python? Ooh, how about seeing them rolling around within the large paws of a lion or tiger? This is nuts. No. Such scenes may be terrifying, but for some families, it's all business as usual.
They don't have fleas, they're low maintenance. You don't have to take them to the vet regularly like a dog or a cat.
There are many kids who've grown up with dangerous wildcats and deadly reptiles without being harmed. In this video, you'll see amazing scenes of children handling animals you wouldn't dream of going next to, let alone have as a pet. From the little toddler with her poet crocodile to a boy who fosters a kangaroo. Check out these 15 kids with unusual pets. Don't forget to keep watching till number 1, which will really make you go, "Aw, they're so cute." Oh, no, not to the baby talk again. Giant pit bull and baby.
I have no worries with Hulk being around the baby.
It's not a big deal.
Hulk isn't just the name of an angry Green Avenger. It's the name of the world's largest pit bull, who behaves like a gentle giant with his little human baby brother, Jackson.
Sometimes Hulk gets really excited, but we know Hulk. We know he knows when it's time to settle down.
Hulk belongs to Marlon and Lisa Grennan in New Hampshire, USA, owners of Dark Dynasty Canines that specializes in producing elite police and protection dogs. Hulk is their star, who can be ferocious to intruders and threats. But when he isn't working, he's at home cuddling and licking little Jackson, with whom he is gentle and as careful as he can be. The amazing relationship has gone viral several times, making Hulk an internet star. Living with tigers.
They're one of the most dangerous animals in the world.
You'll be surprised at how several people in the world who adopt and make wild cats part of their family. But for Aria Borges from Maringue, Brazil, wild animals like tigers are his children's pets and have free run of his home. Back in 2015, Aria rescued 2 badly mistreated and abused tigers from a circus. At first, he kept them in an enclosure in his backyard, but soon the tigers started entering his home. The tigers and Aria's 3 daughters, Dauzunira, Uyara, and Nayara, who are now in their 20s, bonded affectionately. There was never any problem, as human and animal cohabitated peacefully. Thank goodness. Whew. Little boy and python.
Inside a specially built annex, they have one huge and hungry pet.
Sleeping with a python would be the last thing on anyone's mind. Yet there are some children in the world, like 7-year-old Un Sambat from Cambodia, who do. The boy's parents, rice farmer Un Sam Al, and his wife have no problems whatsoever. They feel the child and the 16-foot-long python share a special bond. Sambat sleeps in the coils of the 220-pound reptile and showers it with affection, stroking and kissing it several times a day. The snake was just 3 months old and no bigger than a thumb when it was found by the boy's mother, who decided to keep it.
Lucky certainly likes to play to the camera.
Since then, both boy and snake have grown up as unusual siblings and become a star attraction in their village near Pond Pine. Yeah, that's a choking hazard if ever I saw one. Toddler and crocodile. Yeah. As unbelievable as it sounds, there are some people who keep crocodiles and even let their children play with them. People are insane. 3-year-old Maharani from Indonesia keeps a crocodile as a pet. She even bathes it and, hear this, brushes its teeth. The little toddler loves animals, and this highly dangerous pet was rescued by her father, Shahul Effendi, from a pet market when it was just a baby and only 80 centimeters long. Effendi noticed several wounds on its body and felt sorry for the reptile, so he decided to purchase it and take it home. What a great gift for my baby girl! Since then, Maharani has bonded with the croc, and the two are inseparable. Something as unpredictable and you can't control as a crocodile. Where are parent services when you need them? Girl who collects cockroaches.
Hi, my name is Shelby Counterman. I am 9 years old and I collect cockroaches.
Now, what would you do if your child loved collecting cockroaches? Wouldn't that creep you out? As weird as it sounds, Shelby Counterman from Claremore, Oklahoma, loves cockroaches so much she keeps a whole tank full of them and even kisses them goodnight. I'm not kidding, you gotta watch this video. Shelby says she's first started out with 5 roaches, and now she has thousands. She's obsessed with the bugs, who says they aren't as creepy as people make them out to be. Yeah, right. Well, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, I guess. She wants to show the world that roaches aren't monsters and can also be cute and funny. Well, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm a hissing roach. Hiss, hiss. Let's play. Lucy the fennec fox. Although an unusual choice, foxes can make cute pets and are bundles of energy.
Lucy, what are you doing?
As you can see, fennec foxes especially are an exotic breed found only in the Sahara and Arabian Peninsula. With their huge ears and beautiful coats, they make quite a sight like the one in this video named Lucy. Here's a fennec fox who is so much in love with this little girl that she can't help control herself. Lucy starts to get uncontrollable zoomies on the sofa till the girl calms her down. Fennec foxes are tiny creatures who don't weigh over 4 pounds, and like Lucy here, they can be adorable. You have to admit, that's pretty cute. Dad lets kids play with pythons.
They don't have fleas, they're low maintenance. You don't have to take them to the vet regularly like a dog or a cat. But honestly, they make the best pets.
Meet Eric LeBlanc, a reptile enthusiast who keeps hundreds of reptiles and snakes. In fact, besides his pythons, Eric has 3 small children, Erica 3, Larry 4, and Katie 7, and the kids often handle the reptiles when they please. Unfortunately, though, there have been a couple of accidents with Eric receiving a python bite on his head after startling the snake. Erica too wasn't spared and got bitten by Eric's bearded dragon. Eric's trying to help his kids lose their fear of reptiles and allows them to play with their favorite, Shelby the reticulated python, who's 19 feet long. I'm sorry, after that first bite on my little girl, boom, no more snakes, bruh. Seriously, you need to really rethink your whole reptile invasion in the house thing with your kids. That's just my opinion. Little girl and plump owl. How amazing would it be to have a fluffy and plump owl like the one in this video? Meet Mr. Fluffy Face. I think I'm about to lose my man card. An owl with a beak that could rip someone's face to shreds. Whoop, false alarm. Man card safe. But he is so gentle with this cute little girl that is somewhat amazing. Given the fact that owls are nocturnal and keep away from humans like the plague, Mr. Fluffy Face instead adores his human friend and keeps giving her kisses now and then. It seems he just loves the attention, and this is one owl that proves how gentle even birds of prey can be. That is just really impressive. Beautiful though, but it's just really impressive. Granddad brings lion cubs for kids. Would any sane parent allow their kids to play with lion cubs? Saeed Eldim Al-Jamal, who lives on the Gaza Strip, seems to think it's okay for his grandchildren to do so. Jamal purchased 2 lion cubs from a local zoo and kept them at home where they lived with his family that included his grandchildren. Jamal, who lives in Rafah City, has no problem seeing his kids handling the little wildcats who are growing rapidly and eating a pound of meat every day. Yeah, that's gonna be 2 pounds of meat, then 3 pounds, then a whole frickin' gazelle. Parents adopt an African serval cat.
Anubis gets quite a lot of attention from people and from neighbours.
Parents Kelly and Seb Jones from Manchester have a hairless Sphinx cat and a dwarf Cayman croc as pets, but that wasn't enough. They went ahead and got another exotic wild cat for their young children Sienna and Brendan. It wasn't just any cat, but a huge African serval cat called Anubis. The name itself is enough to creep you out, but for this family, it's no big deal. The cat also sleeps in the bed with the kids and seems to have settled into the home quite well. What's amazing about it is that it's the first of its kind in the country, and maybe the last, if it gets any bigger. 10-year-old nurses orphaned koala.
The koalas feel like family to me.
Oh, I'm losing my man card on this one. Little Izzy from Australia is just 10 years old. And she's that cute too, aw, give me cavities. But at this tender age, the little girl is a koala whisperer who has nursed several baby koalas, lost or abandoned on Australia's Great Barrier Reef Island, where she lives. To nurse and foster a baby koala till it can be released into the wild is a big responsibility. But for Izzy, that's easy. the little girl is amazing with the animals and gives them the love and care needed as babies till they're fully grown. Currently, Izzy is in charge of a koala named Cricky. She's quite famous and in the animal world, already a star. See, I told you I was going to lose it. I just lost it. Yep, it's gone. Just a little cute little baby. I love koalas. Arlene and her two pigs.
Gizmo, Bentley, come on, it's time to eat. Are you hungry, Bentley?
If you thought pigs belonged in a pen wallowing in dirt, think again. Pigs can be kept as pets and at home too. Check Arlene's two best friends, her large pigs Gizmo and Bentley, who think they're dogs because they behave like one. Arlene got Gizmo when she was 8, at a time when the pig was a little baby too. So then both the girl and the pig grew up together to share a deep emotional bond. And now the pigs are inseparable members of the family. Both have a free run of the house and are kept nice and clean, so they can also sleep with Arlene in her bed. Aw, talk about pigs in a blanket. Huddy and Gary.
Oh, baby. It's red.
If this doesn't melt you, nothing will. Pets teach every child empathy, awareness, kindness, and confidence. Huddy, a shy little boy, learned all these things when he was given a pet that many children may dream of having. Huddy's mom, an animal rescuer, gifted him a little kangaroo who had survived a bad car accident, yet needed foster care. Huddy had never taken to other birds or animals brought by his mother, but when he met Gary, the kangaroo, Huddy immediately felt connection. Gary was in terrible shape, but with Huddy's constant care, cleaning, playing, and nurturing, the kangaroo grew healthier and strong. It grew fond of Huddy and would always follow him around. Huddy understood he would have to let Gary go one day, and so when the kangaroo grew to adult size, he was released into the wild. Huddy learned a lot from his amazing life with Gary, and now hopes to be a vet someday. See? Told ya. Just too cute kid and too cute a kangaroo. Meltsville. I just made that up too. Cheetah siblings. Meet little Mylan and her sister Kayla, who share an amazing bond with two cheetahs, Waku and Skyla. Their large furry siblings sleep with them and even go on outings with them too. Waku and Skyla were two cheetah babies adopted by managing game ranger Heinz Schumann and his wife Kim from South Africa. The cheetah babies were part of a 4-cub brood born at the Garden Route Game Lodge whose ailing mother couldn't feed. Waku and Skyla were taken into the Schumann family and brought up along with Mylan and Kayla, also toddlers at the time. The Schumanns planned to rehabilitate the cheetahs once they grew up to survive in the wild. I think the sooner the better, just for safety's sake.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for y'all that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Izzy the calf. A mom walked in one day to find to her dismay her little daughter had let their calf into their home. The calf, named Izzy, seemed to be fond of the child, who couldn't stop hugging and petting her. Izzy was content to lay down with the child, basking in the attention. She lay absolutely still on the floor with the girl. That surprised the mother, who realized then there was an emotional bond forming between the calf and her daughter. A year passed, and one day Izzy, now larger, strolled into the house herself and began drinking water from the dog's dish. It seemed as if the cow felt it was much more than cattle, to be kept inside and perhaps wanted to be part of the family. Come on in, little doggy. That's right. Tickle those ivories. Play us a song, will ya? Wah-ha. Wah-ha. Which one of these pets has fascinated you the most? Let me know in the comments below and I'll handpick and feature your comment in the next video. So look out for your comment. Wah-ha. And now it's time for the featured comment from one of our previous videos. This one is from the most unusual foods that Chinese people eat. Oh, that was a good one. Mommy Babe says, I wonder what would be the reaction of vegans when they see this. Oh, they'd probably be grossed out, just like you and me. And I'm not even a vegan. Vegetarian either. By the way, do you think they'll give me back my man card?